Cameron Crowe. If you mentioned that name in the 90s, it would mean something. He's an accomplished Oscar-winning screenwriter and director. Back in the day, he wrote and directed some pretty good movies. And then he stopped. I think he just stopped caring and just decided he was gonna make schmaltzy, cheesy garbage. Which brings me to today's topic. We Bought a Zoo, written and directed by, you guessed it, Cameron Crowe. You might have seen this and then completely forgotten about it until now, or it's one of your favorite childhood movies, in which case, I'm sorry. Anyway, without further ado, We Bought a Zoo.
My dad is a writer who specialized in adventure.
So the film opens with a narration from the son. Typically when there's a narration at the beginning, there will continue to be a recurring narration throughout the film. Not the case with We Bought a Zoo. It never happens again. Why was this necessary? Well, you have to know that Matt Damon is a writer. And then he stops about 10 minutes into the movie. But I guess it means he doesn't know anything about zoos. So...
Dad, it's whatever.
You know what? Whatever is the laziest word of the 20th century, all right? I've had it with whatever. I don't want to hear it again in this century ever again. Whatever is over.
Yeah, okay, so what you should probably know is Matt Damon's wife is dead, and he's got these 2 kids, and he doesn't know how to deal with that. He's not doing well.
Lasagna. Dinner for 3. Or 4.
Okay, wow. His wife's only been dead for like 6 months? Maybe we should give him a little bit of grieving time.
I go to the volcano eruption site, and I take the kids. And we do a whole thing about how life is elemental, and all the software and laptops and apps in the world aren't going to change that. And we call it, you ready? Apocalypse. No. I quit.
Matt, you've got 2 kids and a dead wife. What are you doing? You can't just quit your job. You've got responsibilities to take care of.
Let me lay you off so you can get the benefits.
That's more sympathy. No.
You're stupid.
They left the cash box right on the counter. It's kind of their fault if you think about it.
There's 3 suspensions in 1 semester. That's got to be some kind of record.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll get a prize.
Could you possibly be making a joke right now? Jesus, that is annoying.
Dad, stop.
I'm fine with my squeaky window, Mr. Me. In fact, I rather enjoy it.
We encourage creativity at the school. There's a nice treatment of the word love, a whimsical portraiture of recycling. And guess which one is your son's?
Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
Always lasagna.
Alright, we gotta talk about the lasagnas. Let's just ignore the fact that they're trying to pull some weird single moms make lasagna joke. Why do some of these lasagnas have photos attached of the moms? That's so weird. Sorry your wife died. Here's my face. Or, you know, just the bottom half. That's the only part you care about, right?
Their hubby's too loud.
Your happy is too loud.
Okay, this script is absolutely obsessed with repetition, but not in like a clever way, like Hot Fuzz, where someone will say a line and then that line shows up later with a different meaning in a different context. No, in this movie, they'll just keep saying shit over and over. Sometimes you get lucky and they just say it a few times throughout the movie.
Just can't get a handle on it.
Handle on it.
Handle on it.
You know, stretched apart from each other. But other times...
We just want new. We want new everything. New opportunities, new schools, just... The hills don't have to roll, right, honey? Just new.
You know what? It's all about new. People love new. I love new. Hell, I'm new. Excuse my language, but I'm new. Hell, I'm new.
I'm glad you're excited about it.
You know? I'm excited about new stuff. New is the new old.
New.
New.
Our mommy died.
We're gonna need a montage.
This place is perfect.
Well, that's a bit complicated. It's a zoo.
A zoo. This is a zoo.
Yay!
Just too bad.
Matt, quit beating around the bush here. What are you trying to pull with this "it's just a shame" nonsense? I think you're not gonna buy this zoo. What's the title of the movie, Matt? We considered a zoo, but ultimately decided it'd be a reckless financial investment as well as a hazardous environment to raise 2 children, so we passed? No. It's we bought a zoo, we know you're gonna buy this zoo, so you buy this zoo, Matt Damon!
They're gonna get all your crackers.
We bought a zoo!
Alright, zoo bought, title achieved. Let's wrap this bad boy up, and there's an hour and a half left of the movie. Great!
Okay, 2 more left. Oh, a good one. Oldie but a goodie.
Remember this sweatshirt. This is important.
Okay.
Alright, so here's the rest of the cast. All very important to the film, so let's go through them left to right. We got a lady who leaves later. Crazy, angry maintenance man. ScarJo, of course. She's the one who actually knows what she's doing and keeps Matt Damon in check. There's Guy with Monkey. Doesn't really do anything. Leads me to the next character. Monkey. Barely in the movie, but when he is, he does this.
Sorry, doesn't hurt that bad.
Best character. And then we got Elle Fanning, who's like a weird horse girl, but instead of a horse, it's a zoo. Okay, so the plot of the movie is pretty much done. I mean, they bought the zoo, so now it's just about having a zoo. The rest of the movie is either getting fixed up for opening day or dealing with zoo problems. Here's one of those problems. The tiger is old and sick. Just keep that in mind as we go on. It's gonna be a thing.
How important is butter to this meal tonight? And remember, it's 9 miles each way. 9 miles. 9 miles there, 9 miles back.
You know, we have one target and it's
9 miles from the nearest target store.
9 miles away target. 9 miles. Why don't you just go over to the garage and make sure the lights are off from the side room?
So we can all agree this was dumb, but also, I don't see a lock on that snake box. I would say snake box has gotta be one of the top 10 items that needs to be locked at all times. Why would you not keep the snake box locked?
Don't be a tiny person.
Dude.
Hey guys, check it out. You've seen snakes on a plane. But how about snakes on a plane? Fuck you, that's funny.
Whatever!
Alright, we are now about 50 minutes into this 2-hour movie, which everyone knows is the perfect time to introduce your antagonist. And by antagonist, I just mean a guy doing his job to make sure the zoo is safe and up to standards. I mean, he's kind of a dick about it, and we needed some sort of adversarial entity, I guess, so here he is.
I'll be taking notes in preparation for the actual inspection.
As will I.
And now it's time for a scene that goes on for far too long.
choose, or can you keep on animals? How would you choose?
Stop.
They're gonna get all your crap.
Help me, damn it!
Help me, damn it, help me!
You're 8 inches short.
Okay, so now we've got to focus for the rest of the plot. We've got to fix up the zoo, and also we've got to find money so that we can pay for fixing up the zoo. So let's make sure we stay focused on that. And the bear got out. Well, this is clearly going to take up a bunch of time for us. Well, that was fast. Makes you wonder why it was even in the movie at all.
I want to make his enclosure bigger.
You know, Matt, that's really sweet. You know what I want for the bear's enclosure? Some goddamn locks? A bit of security, maybe? The bear got out. It was walking in the streets. How are we just glancing over this? He's not even the one who shot the bear. He just stared at it. Stop cheering for him. He did it wrong. Okay, now we can address this. Matt Damon, he's got no money. This chick thinks he's gonna bail and sell the zoo. But hey, look, it's that sweatshirt from earlier, and it's gonna save everybody. Well, guess it's time to wear it, and oh, what's this? So apparently, Dead Wife had a whole bunch of money set aside that she just never bothered to tell Matt Damon about, and she left or hid this ticket in some raggedy ass sweatshirt that was gonna just be thrown out. Why would she not tell him about this when she was dying? This is all I know about this dead woman. They never explicitly say what she died from, so I'm gonna assume it had something to do with brain decay. And now, some out of context dialogue.
You know, there's a major buzz waiting for you inside that meat. You'd be dating 7-year-olds.
Guys, huge problem. Emergency problem. What happened? Did an animal get out? No, worse. The tiger won't get off the rock. The rock that's in his enclosure? Yes. The one that's specifically there for the tigers to climb on. Yes. Are his legs not working? Can he not get down? No, he's perfectly capable of getting down on his own. Okay, so what's the problem? He won't get down! But he will later, right? No, he'll be up there forever. He's gonna starve. I think you're overreacting just a little. We gotta scream at him and bang a bunch of pots to get him down. We're really gonna dedicate screen time to this, huh? Okay, so everybody's just kind of telling Matt Damon, you gotta kill the tiger. And he's just like, I don't want to. So he just kind of fucks off for a bit and just leaves his kids there. So Scarlett Johansson just decides to take over for the night, and she's just gonna be their mom for a bit because Matt Damon's just the kind of dad that abandons his kids every now and then. Let's kill this tiger. Alright, tiger killing time. This is what we've been waiting for, boys. Alright, okay, so this kid's been having problems with how he likes Elle Fanning, and she's mad at him because he thought they were gonna not keep the zoo, and then they decided they were gonna keep the zoo, but when he thought they weren't, he was like, fuck yeah, we're leaving, and she was like, I don't want you to leave, but he was like, fuck this place, but now he is staying, so it's kind of awkward, and she stopped bringing him sandwiches, so this is the subject we're gonna focus on while we wait for the vet to come to murder the tiger.
You know, sometimes all you need is 20 seconds of just embarrassing bravery. And I promise you, something great will come of it.
Damn it, we bought a zoo. I can't make fun of that. That's just good advice.
Why don't we just tell each other what we wish the other guy would say?
I'm sorry I brought you out to the sticks.
You're a great dad.
Dad, there's nothing you could say to me that's more harsh than what I'm saying to myself.
Oh, I disagree.
I can't stand it here. Look, can't you see that?
No, but thank you for telling me again. I thought you liked it here.
You're a great dad.
And they just walk away, leaving the tiger to die by himself. Cut 2, Matt Damon sitting on the floor, looking at pictures of his dead wife. Oh my god! In all seriousness, this sequence is pretty cool and creative. While Matt Damon's looking at old photographs of his family, he starts to visualize them actually being literally in front of him, and they get the actors to actually run in front of the camera while juxtaposing it with footage of them running around in a park. It's interesting. The problem is, I just don't give a shit. I don't know this woman. She means nothing to me. I get that she matters to Matt Damon, but I've only been told about her. I can't be empathetic without having anything to latch on to. You can't just tell me to feel sad when you want me to feel sad. I've got to have a reason to be sad. And all they had to do was show her die in the beginning. Make us feel what Matt Damon feels. Just like a quick 2-minute scene at the beginning at the hospital. She's dying in the bed, the whole family's there. Maybe have the mom give her necklace to her son in this scene, who will then have an extreme attachment to it and be seen wearing it throughout the rest of the movie. And maybe we could see Matt Damon having a hard time saying goodbye, so we'd be more understanding about him being so averse to putting the tiger down. And don't tell me it would be too dark of an opening for a family movie, because that's how they opened Guardians of the Galaxy.
You would have done the same for me.
What? How? It's a tiger. So now we got lock issues at the lion enclosure. That's snakes, bears, and now lions. What is with the security at this place? Do not open this zoo to the public. This is Jurassic Park levels of incompetence. Yes, we did it! We beat the inspector! And why do I hear boss music? This is real. This is the final obstacle. It's raining. It's raining, and they're worried they won't be able to open on the day they wanted to open. And so they're all like, oh no, we're never gonna open the zoo. And then it stops raining. They did it. What was the point of having this here? What did the characters overcome? All they did was nothing. I'm losing my fucking mind.
It's a zoo! Yes, it is.